So here's something I noticed as I was just going over the system, and that is the soft start is come undone from this bracket. So I'm going to pull these little screws out, redo this, and inspect the soft start, make sure that's in good shape before I put it all back together. Alright guys, I'm working on a 23 V6, and in my opinion the belts are okay. I think that these are fine, but because it's going back a distance away from me, I just, for completeness sake, going to replace these belts. And the new belts that Butler is recommending are the Opti belts, Super XE Power Pro MS, and this one happens to be an XPA 1557, which is also equal to an AX60 belt. So XPA 1557, that's an Opti number, an Opti belt, made in Germany actually, and equal to an AX60 belt. I know that Gates offers an AX60. I've purchased them before, and so, but let's stick with what Butler's putting and recommending all their newer trucks anyway. So I've got this down to a spot where I pulled the upper radiator shroud off. I removed this bolt, and then this bolt down here, 13 millimeter, and they have a little spacer. Got to make sure the spacer stays in place. I don't know what happened to the other one. It's here somewhere, but yeah, there it is. Anyways, then I'm gonna pull this tensioner back out of the way. Pull that tensioner out of the way, release these belts, throw on some new belts, and put everything back together. It's should be pretty straightforward, so stay tuned. So I don't know how I can do this one-handed, but what I'm doing is I'm getting the belt around the crank pulley on the inside, and then if you see right here, I'm putting the belt on the inside of that tensioner. See, that's on the inside of the tensioner. There's no tension on it, of course. And then I'm folding it up over here, going up over the clutch. Still on the inside of that tensioner. Putting the belt on around the clutch. It's on the inside of the tensioner. See it? But I'm down around the crank pulley on the inside. So that's the first one. And then the second one, I'll get that started in a second, hold on. Okay, and then the second one, I've got that. It's really a horrible video because everything's blurry and you guys are not really seeing what I'm doing, but I got it around the clutch. You guys can see that. Both belts are around the clutch pulley. They're around the crankshaft pulley, and then now I'm going to take a 3/8 socket with a 3/8 ratchet with a 6-inch extension, stick it through here, pull that tension out of the way, and then just slide these belts over the tensioner pulley. So bear with me, hold on. All right, exactly what I'm doing, putting that down, and they're already. And then once I pull that, you can pull that tensioner arm all the way out of the way, and you're basically just slipping the back side of the belt over the tensioner pulley. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry this is a horrible video. Would have been better if I had someone else out here doing it, but nevertheless, I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it. And then now that the belts are on, and maybe I'll just give the engine a quick start, because one they have to get centered because one is a little bit looser. But these are a matched set, by the way. They come right from Butler and they're matched. But one's a bit looser than the other, so I'll finagle with that. And there we go. A V6 front end belt replacement.